everybody, welcome back to a mobile playthrough with the Merry Married Meeples. So today we are taking on another Thunderworks Games mobile title, Cartographers, a role-player tale. If you didn't catch it before, I did do a playthrough of the mobile version of Role Player, a very good implementation, and this one is no exception. This is another very good implementation of this flip and write game. So if you go here, these are the options. So you can get the Heroes expansion and the Undercity, which is a whole new another map. You can choose either the A side or the B side from the base game, which explore cards, scoring cards, heroes are off because I do not have any. The season cards from the base game, ambush cards, runes, all that fun stuff. So ambush, let's go ahead and go with random. Seasons, I don't have any of the other ones, so I have to go with classic. I don't have any heroes. Scoring cards, just have to go with classic, explore classic. And we're going to do the A side of the map. These are pretty quick, so I will probably do the B side also to show you what that one is like. So you're just going to go to start. It shows game with explore cards random, scoring cards random. It's a classic game mode. Let's go. All right, that is a lot of noise. I don't remember being there before. So where are those options so we are not deafened? My game's going crazy. There we go. Let's just turn that noise off. All right, so let's restart that. All right. So a few things, if you're not familiar with Cartographers, you're going to see a few things. Up here, you are going to see the season and then this little number up here. In spring, you're going to go until 8. You know how much time you have because it's on the card right there. So this one's giving me an option of 1. You can, as you can see, everything's highlighted green, means I can place this anywhere. Down here is what I can place. So if I do this first one here, it's only going to be 2 squares and I get a coin. You get a point per gold coin at the end of every season. So if I get gold coins in the first season, they're really going to be worth 4 points. Or I can do the bigger shape there and not get the gold coin. Other things you will see on the board. You have the mountains. Once you fill in the 4 surrounding ones, you get that gold coin. You have these runes. Sometimes a card up here will show a rune, and that means the next card flip needs to be drawn, at least part of it, on that rune. If you don't have any runes available, you can draw 1 square of anything anywhere on your map. One last thing you'll notice is the gold cards, which is this big part right here and what you kind of see up here. So it goes in a rotating. So in spring, we go A, B, and then summer is B, C, fall is C, D, and then winter is A and D. All right. So that is what these are down here. They all have different ways of scoring. So A, earn 3 for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. Borderlands is going to give you 6 for each completed row or column. Stoneside Forest is for each mountain space connected to another one by forest. And then the Golden Granary is earn 1 reputation star for each water space adjacent to a rune space. Earn 3 for each farm space on a rune space. So you want the farm on rune spaces and the water next to. The other thing you'll see is this number in the corner. At the end of a solo game, you're going to add up your score, and then you're going to add up how many each of these, of all 4 cards, you're going to add that number and subtract it from your total, and that is actually what you'll score in the game. One of the cool things about the mobile version is they actually keep track of how many points you're currently at on each one up there. And also, when you click on it later on, it does show you where those points are coming from, so you can keep an eye on that. Also, if you only care about the season you're in, you can press that, and it just brings up the 2 you're worried about this time. Alrighty, you can even press the spring number, and it goes up and down. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do that, and we are going to, I think, go here and here. There we go. Next up. All right, so now this one is different than that previous one in that this one you can choose between farm or water spaces. I am going to go water because I want to surround this mountain. So now you'll see over here by my golden granary, I got 1 point because I'm next to the one rune with the water. Alrighty, we got water or village. You do not need to place them next to other things. You can go anywhere on the board. Let's go ahead and go with this village one. And we're going to go right down here. Done. Marshlands. We are going to do the forest and go like that so I can connect those two mountains. So this is an ambush card. That went by very quickly. That shows a monster and a corner to go. I'm going to get a -1 point for each empty space that the monster is at. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, which is shown up top there. So I will eventually hopefully want to get those covered in. Alrighty, Hamlet. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and knock out a couple of those, and you'll watch my monster toll at the top goes down by 2. And now we are 8 out of 8, so now we are scoring. I got nothing because I did not get other stuff next to my villages. I do not have completed rows or columns. Borderlands is kind of nasty to have in the B location because it's hard to get those full rows and columns. Which this is the last chance I have for Borderlands. So if I don't think I can get them, I'm just going to have to say, forget it and try for something else. But I think we can probably get close to something if we really, really try our hardest. So I think we're going to grab that 3 and we're going to just go right there, which should give me 3 points on my villages. Now I have a 4 here, and we're going to go crazy down here because that is going to give me that Borderlands. The other really cool thing I like about this game is if you notice the background here changes to match the card. That's just like a little bit of flair that they added that's not necessary, but it just makes it cool. So there is that runes card. So as you see, the runes are highlighted, which means I need to put my village one on that spot. On one of those spots, and let's go around that mountain there. So we are at 6 of 8, so we have at least one more coming. I think I'm going to try and get to another mountain, which, we can go here and go like that and get another coin. So now my mountains are worth 9. So this is my last card. Can I fill in a row or column? I cannot. So Borderlands is not going to get me many points, and it's costing me 24. So that is not cool, man. Not cool at all. So I do want one of these to go by runes. Let's do the water there. Bink. All right. So Borderlands is only going to score 6. My mountains are going to, or my Stoneside Forest is going to score 9. Be cool if I got that 2-3 again, so I can just go down there, but we'll see. That is not that piece. That does give me the yellow for the runes, and I do want to start looking at that, but the forest is wrapping up here soon, huh? Do I think I'm going to get the forest cards I need? Well, let's try it. So we'll go forest there. It's not really what I needed, but we will do forest like that. That way I can get close to that other mountain. And see, I mean, that's costing me 18. I'm going to be scoring at least that much. Again with, oh, no, all right, water piece with all that. I have 2 left in this one. Can I get it next to a rune? We can right there. Not getting many points. Oh, you're goblin. You're null raid. All right, I got one more after this one, huh? Well, we're going to go there, so it's on a rune. Forgotten Forest. I would like to get that coin, but this is going to be the better option to go like that to connect there. So it's going to be hard to get those mountains with the coins, but that does max out my Stoneside Forest, which is nice. So we're already into our final season after this scores. As you notice, fall went down to 7 and winter goes down to 6. So it goes 8, 8, 7, 6. So you do get less chances, but your map is fuller. Also, not done good with my cities. All right, so this was an instance the rune came up. I couldn't place it because I have all my runes covered. So now I can place one of anything anywhere. And I'm caring about water and farms and villages. Is there somewhere I can put a village so it's next to multiple things? There is. Watch this. I'm going to do this village right there, and that's going to give me 3 points because it's next to the enemies, the water, and the mountains. And now Riftlands just lets me put one of anything anywhere. No runes there, no runes there. You know, just for fun, I'm going to put a monster there. He's not going to be any negative points, and he gets me that. That's literally just me being goofy. There's no reason for that. Water right there, so it's next to the rune. Hey, Bugbear Assault. So again, a rune, can't do anything with it. So I'll give you an example. So there, I'm going to press that, and you see right now I just have those 2 villages that's doing it. So I want to see about getting my other village, one of my other village with stuff. So probably this upper one. It's not by a forest, but I can do, but it's by water already. Let's go ahead and do a forest right there. That'll be 3 points, please. Wait. Oh, it's not by another thing. I messed up. It's not by a third thing. I thought it was by more. Oh, that was on me. Plus, I probably should have put it to not get the negative points. Well, this wasn't a good round anyways, in all honesty. I just wasn't able to maximize my stuff. So I'm probably going to end up with negative. Yep, negative 20. That is a sub-nominal score, is negative 20. So you'll see here, you do keep track every round. So like this was A and B. This was B and C, C and D, then D and A. Then this is the gold coins right there. And then this is the monsters right there. All right, so we're back on the home screen so we can get side B started. So we are going to go to base B. Let's just make sure, let's get those random turned on again, just so we have everything the same. And start. So the big difference with this one, you'll notice there's a big crevice in the middle. So that makes placement a little harder and kind of maneuvering stuff differently. So our objectives this time is A is earn 3 for each completed diagonal line of filled spaces that touches the left and bottom of the map. The golden granary is the same one we had before. Wild holds is just 8 stars for each cluster of 6 or more village. And then we have the Stoneside Mountains again. All right, well, that's helpful. So farmland wants to be on runes. I got a rune for you. We're going to go right there. Done. I don't think I'm going to maximize my forest again because that's kind of hard to do in this layout. Let's start a village right down there. Wait, why am I going over there? Let's start our village here so we can work on that broken road. And right there. So, bam, 8 points. Big village. And let's do that like so. And broken roads up to 12. Ratman strike. And that's going to cost me 24. So I'm already halfway to getting that. That's pretty cool. I can place one of anything anywhere I want. Huh? Let's go with a water there. Marshlands. Let's see if we can do the forest here and branch that off to a couple of those mountains. So we are scoring now. Here we go. Already off to a better start than last game. Like I said, that row column one's just nasty being B because you only have the 2 rounds to do it. Summertime, 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 right like that. Go on the runes. That's cool because I want to be on the runes with those. Let's go like that. Done. Forgotten Forest. So do I really think I'm going to be able to... Well, I obviously can't do that bottom one. I think I can get to here. Homestead. Let's start doing the villages again. Alright, do a village. Right down. Oop, doop, doop, doop. Right there. Done. Kobold assault. Stop assaulting me, you kobolds. You damn kobolds. You know, we're going to go right across there because that's going to give me a village. Done. All right, now we're scoring. That was, it seemed quicker than that was. Look at how much better I am on the B side. This is supposed to be the harder side because of the big crazy thing in the middle. But it does kind of depend on your goals anyways. Sometimes if the goals line up right, then it's pretty cool. All right, so we're down again to, do I think I'm going to get to that mountain with the forest? I'm going to say no. And just, although I could just coordinate it off and hope I get, no, we're just going to get the coin and call it a day. All right, orchard. Doop, doop. If I go down that way with it, you know, we're going to go that way with it. 5 out of 7. What about my cities? Let's go there with the city. Yeah, I love when a plan comes together. Right up that way with the city, and big points with my wild holds, because that's the last time I'm scoring that. So we're back to the Broken Road and Stoneside Forest. So basically anything I get going this one, I'm going to want to work down here, or to tie up that gap there. That will tie up that gap. Or do I want to risk it? And, you know, we're going to risk it so I can get those gold coins. It'll probably hurt me in the long run. Water. Right there. Runes. All right, so the Gorgon. After drawing the Gorgon, destroy an adjacent non-mountain space. Go ahead and just destroy that up there. Yay, I love it when I risk it and I get the biscuit. Farmlands, we're going to go right there. And this will be the last one. So, yeah. And Broken Road, I'm getting 15 points. That's not bad. I had 5 rows. It's that one little one right there cost me 3 more points. Yeah. Oh, well. These things happen. Like I said, much better than last time. Shouldn't be negative this time. I'm betting like 27. Holy cow. I didn't even add that up in my head. 27 exactly. All right, so like I said, that was A side first, B side second. There is the Undercity. There is a physical playthrough of this. Pippi did it on the channel. I will tell you, he did not use the monster cards for story purposes, but they are coming out with tons of expansion maps for this game, and that's pretty cool that they keep supporting and that you can have all these different areas. But I was the Groom showing you how to play Cartographers on the mobile. Good implementation. Really, for the price, it's pretty good. So I would pick this up if that looked amusing to you. I am now going to go map make some more.